Welcome to 8,000 Miles Away. This is your host, Vic, for another video. Guys, it's been a while. Good to see you guys again. It's been about 5 days since we posted a video. I can just say that it's been what you call life. Now, life is good, but life can be life, if y'all know what I mean. So, everything's been on pause just for a while, because it's just, sometimes you have to sit back and just, think about things. YouTube is not easy. For a lot of the big YouTubers, y'all out there, they make it look easy, but ain't shit easy about it. So first I want to say I appreciate all of you, and I encourage you, if you like the content, to like, share, and subscribe to 8,000 Miles Away. 8,000 Miles Away. And if you like the content and it made you smile, I always encourage, if you would, send us a cash app at $ 8,000 Miles Away. It's just a cash app. Anything's appreciated. But guys, I tell you, I got an interesting topic today we're going to get into. As I think about it, I'm still planning my trip to the Philippines. You can just say that my mind is here, but my body is here, but my mind is in the field, in the Philippines. Because I can tell you, the place is absolutely gorgeous. Especially the province area. The city is the city. If you've been to New York and you've been to Chicago, or you've been downtown Charlotte where I am, Atlanta, all that shit's the same. So Manila, there are some differences obviously, but a city is a city is a city. Just a hell of a lot cheaper over there, that's for sure. But the province is like nothing you would ever see. It's totally different, and it's to be loved. I'm gonna tell you that. And not to mention, it's a sea of beautiful women that are just not only beautiful, but respectfully traditional for the most part. And it's just nothing here that compares to it. You hear that, ladies? Nothing here that compares to it. I've had both, clearly. But I tell you, the topic today is one that is off the chain. The feature video is a reaction to Phil Scott show, one of his videos that about single mothers. And as a disclaimer, guys, I'm going to put it out there, and for any ladies that's listening, I have no problem with dating, or I encourage anyone whoever you fall in love with, to date who you date. It's just some ramifications when you date a woman with a child, whether it be in the Philippines or in the United States. There is ramifications. Now, you know me, I'm going to get me a sip as we get this thing popping. Ain't nothing like a cold beer in the afternoon. Yes, if you get down like that. Some of you ladies like to drink wine. That's cool too, especially when you're at a nightclub or a bar, or sitting at home, relaxing, to some good music, whatever you like to do. Ain't nothing like a good glass of wine, which is supposed to be healthy, by the way, they tell me. Or either for you guys, a cold beer. Because this life be kicking ass, and you need to wind down a little bit. Ain't no doubt about that. Amen. Put a comment in the chat if I'm telling a lie about that. But I can tell you, I've dated both, and I want, if I can remember at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about dating both. And I've been around the block once, twice, maybe 3 times with these chicks in relationships, maybe another time. And certainly have dated single mothers in the United States. as well as in the Philippines, because Virginia has 2 boys that grown, and God bless it, they were grown, because if it wasn't, I guess it would probably be a lot like the States. So grown is good, whether you're in the Philippines or in the States. But yeah, this video today is really, really interesting. And like I said, disclaimer, I don't disrespect or hate anybody who dates a single mother, but for those who choose not to, I can clearly understand. To each his own, but I clearly understand, because you know, one, you got to deal with potential baby daddy situations. You got to deal with the fact that she got a backup, as the guy in the video going to mention, Ayla. I mean, you never know what's going on behind your back, because the guy, if he's in the child's life, or the child's life, he's always circling around with and he already hit it once, so he's always circling around, and y'all know that. And also too, with a single mother, particularly in the States, well, in the Philippines too, you always know that you're not going to be first. The child is always going to be first, no matter what. And in the Philippines, probably the family is going to be first. In the United States, you got fucking drama from these Bdubs or from some of these modern white women. You got so much drama and entitlement and expectations, crazy expectations. Again, I've been around the block 1,000 times with single mothers and things, and I got stories a mile long that I won't want to get into. But if I do, we'll be laughing all damn night. But I'm gonna get to this first video, because this first video is off the chain. It kind of opens up the conversation a little bit. As y'all know, like I said, it's up to you if you date single moms. It's a time bomb. It could be your ass. Again, some of you guys know, even when you married, you ain't first. And these kids, they can be spoiled brats. They can be a little gangster on your ass and treat you with disrespect. And also too, in both cultures, if you break up and you have a relationship with this child, that's a cutoff. No matter how much support you done put toward the child, that don't mean shit, because it was never yours from the beginning. It's like you renting. You're fucking renting. You might as well go to a rent store, because that's all you're doing. And I'm talking off the cuff, and I'm talking some real shit up in here. Since we talking real shit, we're going to hit this thing again, then we're going to get to this video, okay? How you guys week? Was everything okay with you? Did everything go down with you good? Did you have any issues? Did you have any money problems? Did you have any drama in your life, anything like that? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get to this video, this first video that talks about where this guy is really truly against single mothers and dating and marrying single mothers. Let's see if I got his video. Is he right here or right there? Before I flip it. Hang on tight, guys. I want to make sure I got it here. Yeah, he's here. All right, so I'm going to introduce you to this guy, MJ Get Right. He has a pretty good video, fair use, fair use. And once again, if this is you, it's you. If it's not, fuck it. It ain't you. But it is a lot of you motherfuckers. There's a lot of you motherfuckers going through the same shit. So let's hit it.
Why you should never, ever, ever, ever wife a single mom, a single mother. Don't date them. I don't even suggest dating them. Guys, I don't even suggest you trying to sell them the dream, right? Because more likely than not, this woman is crazy. Especially if she like at least mid-30s. She's crazy. She crazy. Kicking this from the jump, guys. You don't want to wife one. You don't want to date them, because they will never put you first. And that's to be expected, right? It's to be expected. She got kids. But why wouldn't you want to be first, bro? Why would you want to be first? You know what I'm saying? Guys, I don't suggest you go the stepdaddy route. I really don't. Right? I've experienced that in my life, seeing that, observing it, right? seeing how the interactions were, you know, seeing how we were treated, seeing how he was appreciated, keeping it real with you, not worth it. Not worth it at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just not something that's rewarding, man. You're gonna be doing a lot of work. You're not gonna be rewarded for it. You will never like your needs, anything that you want as a man. Your respect is really at an all-time low because guess what?
Get online in minutes.
Oh,
Web.com's AI builder makes it easy.
Okay.
Simply tell us some info about you.
Skip that.
There's still their dads in their life. There's another man, at least one, that's still gonna consistently be there in her life. You know what I'm saying? She's always got a backup. She has steady income coming from whoever it is and or the government. So you could never be that official man in her life. You could never be that official provider. That's something that a lot of men, we want. We want to be that piece to lean on. You will never be that sole piece to lean on as a man for her. And that's going to affect you mentally. That's going to affect you as a man. It's going to affect you. On top of that, even if the kids are bad, I wasn't one of those bad kids. If the kids are bad, bro, I'm telling you. As they get older, bro, they're going to get more and more disrespectful. They're not going to appreciate you.
Yo, son, what's up? What?
You're not my dad! You always want to hear something! Ugly ass thing!
Oh, pause that. I had to get with that right there. I had to pause that right there. How many of you motherfuckers, let's keep it clean. How many of y'all out here that heard some shit like that? You can hear that when you married. That's what I mean. Now, again, I'm not against single mothers, but sometimes you have to bite your tongue in the case of a single mother. I can remember, I'll share this with you guys. I can remember when I was married. I think I shared this with y'all already. But when I was married, I used to bring home all the damn groceries. Bye. Dude used to get up in the morning, walk by and don't even speak. Good morning. Oh, he walked right by my ass. What the fuck? Nigga, what? That's that shit I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. How many of y'all went through that bullshit? Now let's get to the featured video. This is a trip. This is about a guy. Again, shout out to Phil Scott's show. This is about a guy who basically, I guess he's dating her, and he comes home and the bullshit is popping. The bullshit is on. Now, I ain't never went through that shit. If I did, I don't know what. I went through other shit, but not this shit right here. So I want you to see what this, and let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below about this brother here. Is he a simp? Or is he just naive? The shit we go through in the States with these Bdubs, these broads. Let's check him out. Check him out. This is Phil Scott. Shout out to him. Let's do a reaction to his video. Fair use, fair use.
This particular brother here, he tried to come to the life of the single mother with her child, and he found the dad in the house, and watch what happened.
I left my laptop over here, so I came to get it. And I get here, and the person that I had to be daddy for, because he didn't want to be a dad in the beginning, he in the house with his game hooked to the TV I bought. You know what I'm saying? His clothes in here. He just chilling. I got to leave. I live here. I live here. He's gone. He's gone. You proud of yourself? You proud of yourself? It's funny. It's funny. Okay.
Goddamn Bdub.
His gang hooked the TV I bought. And then she gives the daughter I've been raising, the daughter I taught how to speak, the daughter I taught how to walk, the daughter I taught how to use the pot. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. You said, but you just said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said.
Goddamn, they got the boys there. Got them damn boys there.
Pick up Summer.
Damn 5-0.
That's what you said.
I said he came over yesterday.
And why was he here yesterday?
Hey, one thing I need to tell you. I'm gonna pause it right there for a second. The shit gets real when you bring the white man in your shit. When a motherfucker woman or whoever called the cops bring them motherfuckers in the game, shit could go left, could go right. Shit, niggas get killed over that shit. So, and women will call a motherfucking cop on your ass. Shit, they know because the system's on their side. That motherfucker gonna support the woman. In fact, if they take if she file papers or a warrant for his ass, he gonna walk, and I've been there, he gonna walk up and take her shit first. He gonna take her shit first. He gonna write that shit on paper, take it out, take that shit down, and then when you go down to the court, I think what happens is, at least in North Carolina, he takes the report, and shit is biased in the motherfucker in most cases, and then the woman has to take it down to the court system and file charges. After that, your ass got to sit in the can. It could go either way, or if he raised his voice too much, that motherfucker gonna be all over his ass with his boys, and that's how niggas get unalived. But let's check out the rest of the video.
You said get Summer. Now it's chill with Summer. You said he came to get Summer yesterday, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV I bought. He back here today at 12 a.m. to pick up Summer. His PlayStation still hooked to the TV. 3 days after you told me I had to leave because you needed to focus on you and your career, and dudes, you didn't have space for that. You didn't have space for our relationship. The person that's been here through thick and thin, regardless if I stayed home a week because Summer got sick and got me sick and I couldn't go to work and gave you $300 out of the $350 I made because I was sick. Whatever I got, I give, and that's the reason. Come on, bro. It ain't about money. It's about loyalty. It's about. Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. Yo, the dude, listen, you asked me to have a baby with you and killed it. Yeah, because you got this dude.
I was paying for everything. I'm not gonna
Where
have
were
a baby.
you were not paying for everything.
I'm getting 3 jobs.
You had a baby. Oh, okay. You had a baby with a dude while you were homeless.
Calm down, brother.
Car. You had the baby. Okay. You're not 17 now when you back around with his PlayStation hooked to my TV. Co-parent, you had a parent in the house. What you talking about co-parenting? You just kicked her parent that taught her how. I taught her how to talk. I taught her how to use the pot. I taught her how to walk. And you talking about you had a co-parent with this guy who didn't want to be a parent?
I never said that you couldn't be in her life, but quite frankly, we're not gonna be together. I didn't want to be with you.
Damn.
You want to be with him. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV that I bought.
No.
Why his PlayStation end up here?
Not gonna be.
So he came to pick up Summer.
Already squared away.
He came to pick up Summer. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV.
He came over yesterday to see Summer. Today,
You said he left his PlayStation.
Yes.
And he came to pick her up 12 o'clock in the morning.
Got here at 11.
Really not yet.
Really just him.
I'm gonna pause it right there because y'all pretty much get it. And in the case of this brother here, if I had my best guess, she's still breaking that nigga off. She's still breaking that nigga off. That nigga and this nigga don't know. If your game ain't tight, like R. Kelly say, if your game ain't tight and you ain't got your chick wrapped, and that goes for the Filipino woman too, especially if she come to the States. Especially if she come to the States, because they become exotic when they come here. So they probably 10 times better what's on the block. So, but this dude right here, if that's a skit, it's a skit. I don't know. But if it's real, dude need to come to the realization the chick is with the dude, and he need to fuck off, grab his shit, and get the fuck up out of there, because that shit. She doing some diabolical shit as these B-dubs be doing. So hope he learned the lesson. Because, like I say, this baby daddy shit ain't no joke. A lot of hearts can be broke. A lot of money can be lost. And in many cases, niggas can go to jail or even worse, get killed. Watch that baby daddy shit, yo. Yeah. So much for that video there. But as I was saying, when you date a woman in the States, this is the type of shit that you go through. If she got kids, and of course, maybe if she's older, you won't go through that shit. You're probably gonna go through the fact that this a spoiled ass father, kid, motherfucking grown ass trying to be the daddy, trying to be the husband, a son husband. That's what they call it. When she's grown, that's the kind of shit. When they my age, you deal with a son husband. Motherfucker can't get his shit right because he's spoiled, because he's raised by a woman, and you stuck with that bullshit. Once again, the States is for the birds when it comes to dating a chick, particularly maybe a single mother, especially if the single mother, if she raised an irresponsible motherfucker, and that's in many cases that's what's up. Now, switch it to the other way in the Philippines. You have to make sure that you have to do your vetting when you dating one of them. You have to make sure the kid's father ain't necessarily in the picture. But in the Philippines, most of the time, when a nigga hit, he run, he gone. He ain't coming back. He ain't in the picture. He gone to the gone. And number one, the girls be still fit and fine and feminine and traditional, and they treating you like super good. And most of the time, if you are paying for a kid, it ain't to the level of the cost over here. So if you kicking out, you ain't kicking out like you kicking out over here. Them fucking shoes for a baby over there, over here ain't off the chain. Everything you buying is off the chain. And if you getting disrespect over here, it's gonna hurt your feelings, goddamn, when the nigga's disrespectful to you. Over there, it's gonna hurt your feelings, but you know, at least you ain't put out the pocket like you do over here. And like I said, you got to vet these chicks. You got to make sure that if he is in the picture, that's up to you if you want to deal with that. I probably recommend you don't if you're dealing with a Filipino woman and the man's in the picture. Or in most cases, he's not. And all you got to deal with is the fact that she's going to be close to the child, and that she should be. Now, if you're dating a mature Filipino woman, she done went through all that. She's still going to respect you, and it ain't gonna be like it would be if it's a child. So I got a final video I want to play from Fred and his girl. Now they moved to Nashville, and I want to play just a little bit of this right here. This is them in here. I'm gonna go ahead and click it up. This brother right here purposely went to the Philippines to find her. Like I said, most of the time these women are exotic and beautiful. And that brother, they now live in Nashville, and they own a restaurant in Nashville, soul food restaurant right off the highway. Boy, if I'm in Nashville, I'm gonna come and see their ass shows hell. But I want you to hear what this brother has to say about a mature Filipino woman, and then I might have a comment or two as we end it. Okay? Let's get after it.
Hello guys,
So,
welcome to my channel, Fred.
So I'm gonna pause that there and take it and timestamp that to where it's relevant to this video, and I'm gonna take it to 8 where he's talking about dating a mature Filipino woman. Right about here. Let's get after it.
I'm running out of
tight,
funding.
guys.
I need more funding
Little
for my
struggle
e-commerce
stream in
store.
there. Let's get it.
You this, fellas. This is my take on it.
Let's get
Which
it.
is better, a single mother or a single woman?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my personal advice.
Now this is the Filipino perspective in comparison to dating a chick over here.
I would say a single mother. A woman in the Philippines, if she hadn't had a kid yet, she haven't really experienced the lowest of the low. The lowest of the low is a woman with kids and nobody to help take care of them. That's their worst nightmare, you know. And so a woman, by the time she gets a baby and has no husband, because most of the men, they hit them and quit them and they be gone.
It's called hit and run.
Yeah, they do that, and so they stuck with this child to feed till that child is old enough to feed themselves, which is till they get grown, you know. And sometime even then they don't leave home right away. A lot of grown-ups at home with their mom and dad now, you know, still eating off their mama table, and they in their 20s, some 30s.
Yeah, they are a mama's boy.
You know, so but anyway, I would recommend a woman with children, because now she has her mind set and she's very serious. You know, a single mother, she may not be quite as single or as serious, as serious about marriage and family as that single woman or that single mom. The single mother may not be as serious, and I guess another way I can see it is that I married a single mother. She had a son already, and I know that she was very serious because she left her job. I had chatted with several girls that didn't have kids, but they had jobs, and I offered them the same thing that I offered my wife. Go back to your province. I will take care of you and pay all of your bills and everything. I would give you the same amount of money that you're making on your job. Just go back so we can start the paperwork. Because if she's living in another place, she has to go back to her place to start the paperwork, you know, start to doing all this birth certificate and going to get all these different things you have to do to qualify for the visa. So hello, viewer and subscriber. But anyway, she has to do a lot of preparation, so it's hard to do that somewhere trying to work or do something. If you're serious and you want this process to go along as fast as possible, she has to go back to her place, you know, where she was born, where her records are. Yeah, where her records are. And so I offered a couple of girls that, and they said, no, I cannot leave my job, you know. So but they had no kids. But I meet this single mom. She was actually not even in the Philippines. These other girls was in the Philippines. This woman was not even in the Philippines. She was in the country Jordan, working abroad, thousands of miles away from home. And she made a decision when I brought that to her, when you want me there? She was ready. She was serious. Her mind was made up, and she proved it that she was serious.
Yes.
You know, and so that's what you're looking for, you know. Now, I'm not saying that there's no single women there that's with no kids that's not ready, because there are, because they raised in an atmosphere that's like hitting the lottery to get a foreigner, especially American, you know, whether you got kids or not. They know that's a very valuable thing. So what I'm saying is that the most serious ones that I see, and I can understand the reason why they would be more, there's more urgency on needing some money, you know, needing some help, you know, and the hope for a better life for their child. Not only are they thinking about themselves, but they got a child to think about. I'm sure my wife was thinking about her son when she met me, you know, and I'm an American that maybe he can come to America one day, and he will. You know, we working on his paperwork now, you know. So what you want to say,
I'm
baby?
talking about the single woman.
So I'm gonna pause. You know, a lot of guys, some guys want to bring the woman to the United States, and others they choose to live over there. But either way, as you heard he say, when you meet a Filipino woman, they come packaged ready to be married, especially if they love you, and a mature woman even more so. So they just born ready to go. They date to marry. Can you say that about this chick in the other video, or can you say that about the chick that you with? I don't know. Hey guys, I just wanted to show these videos tonight and come at you. It's been, like I say, 5 days since we showed the video, and it's good to see y'all all. I like for y'all to comment on the video, if you will. Let me know what y'all think about a single mom. If you're familiar with the Philippines, what you think about the Filipino woman, and what you think about the American woman. I'm gonna try to do my next show entitled "The Filipino Woman versus the American Black Woman, Single Mother Style." So you never know on how that'll go down. But I appreciate you guys for stopping in tonight, and I hope y'all have a good Thursday and Friday, and we'll be back at you with another video in just a few days. 8,000 miles away, you know I love you. Peace.